Let's check out Nissa, Ascended Animist and Oathbreaker for 3 green and then 2 Phyrexian green mana, and remember they can be each paid with either a green mana or 2 life. She starts at either 7, 5, or 3 loyalty, depending on how you pay it. +1, create an XX green Phyrexian horror creature token, where X is Nissa Ascended Animist loyalty. -1, destroy target artifact or enchantment. -7, until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 for each forest you control, and gain trample. I appreciate the versatility in mana cost here, although 7 mana paying the full 7 mana is pretty steep. Granted, we are in green, so maybe we could pull it off. If that was our game plan, I would expect to -7 immediately and give the whole team like +7/+7 in trample, and then swing in for the win. But what signature spell would even work with that strategy? Well, I would pick one that you can cast for 0 mana, because probably you would have completely tapped out to cast this thing at 7 mana. Bounty of the Hunt and Mutagenic Growth are both pump spells that can be cast with no mana. Mutagenic Growth especially feels on theme with this, with Phyrexian mana. Force of Vigor can destroy up to 2 target artifacts or enchantments. Doesn't sound super helpful if you're at the point where you're going to be swinging for the win, but who knows. And Obscuring Haze, which prevents all damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponents control. But what if we don't want to cast it for 7 mana and just swing for the win right away? What other signature spells might be good in this? Well, we could pick a signature spell that synergizes with those tokens she makes with her plus ability. Druid's Deliverance and Full Flowering both have Populate, which creates a token copy of a token you control, and Second Harvest is like Populate on steroids. Or we could pick something that kind of mirrors her -7. Overrun and Overwhelming Stampede both make your creatures big and give them trample, but Triumph of the Horde is where it's really at, I think. For 2 green until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample and infect. Not only is this really good, but it's so on theme for a completed Nissa. I think Awaken the Woods might be a really powerful and synergistic option. For X green, create X 1/1 green forest dryad land creature tokens. Yeah, these are creatures and forests, so if you can get up to the -7 on Nissa, those forest creatures both cause the pluses and get the pluses. We could even pick a signature spell that puts creatures into play for each forest we control. Beacon of Creation and Howl of the Night Pack do that. These would be good signature spell options for a deck that just ramps a ton to make maximum use out of that -7. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing if you want to see more Oathbreaker content like this. You also might enjoy one of the other Nissa videos I've made, so feel free to check those out if you want. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.